G'day from the Bureau, where our focus is the extreme fire dangers through southern Queensland today. And looking at that in more detail, we can see fire dangers right across much of northern and eastern Australia, but of concern today are our orange and red areas. And that shows where we're forecasting extreme to catastrophic fire dangers. So the Darling Downs and Granite Belt today, we're expecting catastrophic fire dangers there. So that means if a fire does get going in this area, it could be uncontrollable. So please be weather aware there today. Now, what's driving these fire conditions is a trough system moving through central and eastern parts of the country. And ahead of that, it's drawing down these hot, dry and windy conditions. While further south, that system is bringing showers, cooler conditions and gusty winds, a return to winter there. While elsewhere, we're seeing conditions clear, dry and warm across the rest of the country. Now, as we move into Tuesday, we'll start to see that trough system move into southeastern parts of Queensland, providing relief through southern parts, but possibly another day of elevated fire dangers in southeast Queensland. Further south, we do get a bit of relief. Sunshine returns thanks to high pressure, but then our focus moves towards southwestern WA, where a cold front will bring showers and gusty winds there. Then on Wednesday, that will move into the Great Australian Bight, and that'll lead to a warm, sunny day through much of southeastern Australia. It's hot continuing across the north, but much cooler through parts of WA behind that system. And that's thanks to the southerly air coming from a long way south, bringing some polar air all the way northwards. Then that's going to impact southern coastal South Australia and then into southeastern Australia as we move into Thursday and Thursday night, with air coming from a long way south. And that's going to bring widespread showers, local hail and thunder, snow to low levels, possibly damaging winds and temperatures well below average. It's going to feel more like July than early September. And then that system will then start to move into eastern parts of the country as we get into Friday, with showers and storms returning to northeast New South Wales and southeast Queensland. But let's look at those temperatures for the next couple of days. Heat returning, or continuing I should say, across northern Australia. Fairly mild across the rest of the south, although still cool conditions with those weak fronts there. Then on Wednesday, we start to see that heat building down towards the south, and that's ahead of the weather system moving into central parts of the country. And it's really on Thursday we can see this temperature gradient with these hot, dry and windy conditions coming into northern New South Wales, but much cooler across our south coast. And then by Friday, we can see those really below average temperatures across southeastern Australia, with that cold air making it all the way into central Australia. So remember, for the latest forecasts around the country this week, you can always get it here at the Australian Bureau of Meteorology at bom.gov.au.